Back in December at a Texas occasion observing Chevrolet's 100 years of pickups, we got our first clear take a gander at Chevy's all-new Silverado. What's more, it's a noteworthy takeoff from the squared-off and safe plan that has characterized Chevy's full-measure pickups for a considerable length of time. The all-new Silverado, which will be offered in 8 setups, was appeared in the new LT Trail Boss trim, which incorporates a 2-inch suspension lift and forceful Goodyear Wrangler 275/65 R18 tires. It looked intense certainly. However, what motors will the new Silverado utilize and what different models will be advertised? Today around evening time, at an occasion in front of the 2018 Detroit Automobile Fair, Chevrolet gave us a more critical look. The model line is far-reaching to understate the obvious. Work truck, custom and LT involve the base end of the gear line. The RST is new and could be viewed as the game truck trim. The LTZ and High Country, similar to the present Silverado, speak to the more loutish end of the range. The LT Trail Boss and lower-valued Trail Boss Custom are the rough-terrain models. GM is utilizing a blended material approach on the Silverado. The entryways, back end and hood are aluminum, while the settled boards are all steel. 80% of the all-new completely boxed steel outline is produced using high-quality steel. It's likewise 88 pounds lighter than the old one and has 10% more noteworthy torsional inflexibility. Also, notwithstanding a wheelbase up to 3.9 inches longer on a few models, when you contrast the old Crew Cab Short Box with the new 2019 Crew Cab Short Box, the new model is 450 pounds lighter. One thing that is observable immediately is that the gigantic back entryways on these new Crew Cab models will open to a huge amount of room in the rearward sitting arrangement. Chevy affirmed raised situate travelers will have 43.8 crawls of legroom, up 3 creeps over the present truck. Indeed, Chevy says the inside will be the roomiest of all full-measure trucks. A power-worked back end will likewise be offered on some trim levels. Under that aluminum hood are 6 powertrain blends that incorporate modified variants of the 5.3 and 6.2-liter V8s and in addition another 3.0-liter Duramax diesel i6. Both V8s will utilize another innovation called Dynamic Fuel Management, which can close down any number of chambers in the vicinity of 1 and 7. The 6.2-liter and diesel come combined with the 10-speed programmed transmission that is imparted to Ford. Chevy didn't specify any pull or torque figures yet hinted that its diesel would not be eclipsed by some other light obligation diesel, like, say, Ford's new Powerstroke V6, as far as yield. The suspension at the 2 closures of the Silverado has been overhauled with new manufactured upper control arms in the free front suspension. Out back, there are new live axles and an overhauled leaf spring suspension outline. A few models get a carbon composite second-stage raised spring, obtaining a little from the Corvette's playbook. What's more, those springs spare 12 pounds for each side. The beds of the new Silverados are more profound and more extensive with 63 cu-foot of freight volume, which Chevy says is in regards to 20% superior to the opposition. They are likewise produced using a higher review steel than some time recently. The bed floor has been augmented by 7 inches and there are new lockable freight boxes on a few models. As it were, the beds are greater, harder and more helpful. What's more, to keep those substantial loads set up, there are currently 12 tie-downs. There's still more to find out about the all-new 2019 Silverado. Be that as it may, we know enough to know these trucks will give some firm rivalry to Ford and Ram, and it's unquestionably time to arrange our own clash of the light obligation diesels.